from RTL here. Welcome to another brand new album review, and today we are looking at this little gem called The Tipping Point from Tears for Fears. Now, Tears for Fears, of course. That's Rainbow gone for a cropper. Anyway, where was we? Yes, Tears for Fears. This is only their 7th album, released on the 25th of February 2022. It's the first album from the band since Everybody Loves a Happy Ending, released 18 years ago. So we've got Roland Althobal and Kurt Smith as ever, joined by a few session musicians to record this really good album. And the first track is called No Small Thing. Now, if you remember, I actually featured this as an honourable mention on the retro ranking we did of Tears for Fears, and I loved the song then, and I even love it more now. It's a very acoustic sounding track. I do believe it's Roland singing on it, and it is very, very good. Really nice song. Second song is the title track, The Tipping Point. The title track, of course, this is just classic sounding Tears for Fears from that when they were at their height back in the mid 80s, early 90s. Strong sounds, great arrangements, got a really catchy melody, and it certainly puts some of these modern day artists to shame. We've been away for 18 years and we're back with a bang. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Great track, really like that one. Long Time is the next track. Great vocal here from Kurt. He's a really strong singer, very ambient. He was always good at singing the ambient songs. He's got a really nice voice as Kurt, and it hasn't altered at all. All's Roland's for that, so they're still, you know, it's them, and they haven't had to alter anything, because I've heard them do some of their earlier stuff on this videos on YouTube, and they were doing Everybody Wants to Rule the World, and it sounds as good as it did in the day. Excellent. Then we get a track called Break the Man. Now, I'm not very keen on this one because it's a little bit too in the pop direction for me, but I'll take it as a pop song, and for a pop song it's very good. You know, these know how to craft good songs at the end of the day, and of all them sort of bands, these are one of my favourite bands from that period. So it's not a favourite of mine, but I do appreciate what they've done on the track. Then the next track is My Demons. This is a belter. This, I think it's going to be one of them tracks that in years to come, oh yeah, we love the My Demons. It's got that, it's that quirkiness, it's that catchy tune, it's got a hook that really gets you sucked into the song. And they're really good at this modern pop stuff. It's got such a catchy melody, you can't get it out of your head once you've heard it. Then we get Rivers of Mercy. Again, this is a really strong track. Nice vocals from both Roland and Kurt. I think them two, when they're singing together, it sounds really strong, and they're as good as ever. It's a very nice track. Please Be Happy. Strong track again. The arrangement on this is really strong. It's got some strings in this, and they really work well on this track. Gives it that extra layer. Strong stuff. Master Plan. Again, this is just a good, solid pop song with a nice, catchy melody and really good vocals. You know, even the backing vocals are strong on this as well. It's a really, really good track. End of the Night. This has got that very 80s feel to it when they first started, but they've used 21st century technology, and it's a really, really catchy tune again. that's what I like about Tears for Fears, is their catchy tunes, and that is a really good track. And the last track on here is called Stay. Again, it's quite a poppy track, but as I said about which one was it? I can't remember now. Break the Man. Not a particularly favourite of mine, but the way it's put together, the way it's produced, and the way they sing it, you can't knock it. They are still as good as ever, and it's a really good track if you like that sort of thing. I don't particularly like it, but again, I appreciate this track. Okay, 18 years in waiting for this one. People didn't think we'd ever get another one. I didn't, because they had that really bad breakup, to the fact that one of the last album, or one of the last albums, it was just one of them. I think it was just Roland. But like all good musicians, they put their troubles behind them, put it in the past and moved on, and then they've come up with this absolute belter of an album. When you think about it, when you get these bands, especially from the 80s, these pop bands, you think, have they got it? Have they still got that sparkle? Can they go out there and perform these new songs and their old songs? Now, I've watched some stuff that I think there is on YouTube of them singing now. They're doing Everyone Wants to Rule the World, doing it live, and it sounded brilliant. And I thought, yeah, they're back. And I think they look great now. I mean, I think Roland he does look the senior rock pop star now. His hair, he just hasn't dyed it. He's just gone naturally white, and he looks good. I think he looks cool. They haven't. I don't think they've aged much. Kurt hasn't. He's got a little bit in the face, but you know who it is when you look at a picture of him. I love this album. I really do like it. It's probably one of the best rock pop albums I've heard this year. Because although I can concentrate on rock, I do always listen to it, all the stuff that's coming out, new stuff, just to see if there's anything that we can put on the show, just to be a bit different and obscure. But this one is a definitely must, and I think it will appear at the end of the year review, without a doubt. I am going to do a full Tears for Fears album ranking at some stage, but I want to listen to this album a bit more before I can slot it into where I think it will go. I've got a rough idea where this may go, so that's something to look forward to. So on that, what am I going to give it my ranking on this? Well, as I love the album, I've played it about 6 or 7 times now, and I'm going to give it an RTO ranking of 8.5. Okay then, that's the last show of the week. Hope everyone has a good weekend. I'm off to my first gig for 3 years. I'm off to see John Coglan's Quo. It's a pub gig, which will be even better. So that's tomorrow night. I will report back next week on the live stream. And talking with the live stream, don't forget, folks, we put the clocks forward this week on Sunday in the UK. So if you watch this from the live stream, if you watch it from America or wherever, you've got to remember, come tune in an hour. You got to put an hour forward. So if you say you're watching it at 4 o'clock your time, you're going to have to tune in at 5 o'clock because you'll miss the start of it. So just a little thing. I will put a reminder in the week just to remind you all. So have a great weekend, everyone, and I'll see you all Monday, where we'll be looking at Wings Part 3 of Paul McCartney, and classic album next week is Shakespeare's Sister and Hormonally Yours. See you all Monday. Take care.